Hello, things are not happening in fast forward while I'm talking. That's a change. Yep. Welcome to part 4 of my Kethane mining program. This here is a Kethane tanker that I'm going to send to the moon. Yeah, I built it in the spaceplane hangar again, which is why it's on the runway. And yep, that's where you're going. Right. So what we have here is one of the big Kethane tanks. And got some pipe things from the Kerbin attachment system, solar panels obviously, and kind of I guess it's a permanent sky crane. I guess that's what you'd call it. Sort of, yeah, just engines stuck to the end so I can land it. This landing gear just about reaches the ground before those engines do, so that's nice. And yeah, we have the Kethane converters on it. We only have the small ones, just to cut down on weight really. It's got docking ports at either end, so I can dock that to the station in orbit and convert the fuel and refuel things. And ignore that, because that's just a thing. Yeah, I was testing the electromagnet winch and the Kerbal attachment system as a means of getting these tanks on and off the lunar surface, but it's so difficult, so difficult to get it attached to anything at all. You have to hover over it and lower the winch, and yeah. So I have a little radial attachment thing on there with a probe on it so that I can actually fly this thing. So I could have put this on its end, I guess, and flown it up, but I really didn't want to. Yeah, it seemed like it would just be more balanced if I did it this way. Well, anyway, let's launch it. Stop blabbering. I need the engines all out. Yep, going with the solid fuel boosters as usual. They do provide a nice bit of thrust. It's thrust to weight ratio at this stage is quite good. It's getting better as the fuel is burnt off, obviously. Because yeah, I mean, if your thrust to weight ratio is more than 1, then you'll get off the Kerbin surface, I believe. Or you'll accelerate away from Kerbin. Oops. Yeah, you can see it's just over 1, and my speed is just crawling. This stage here for the tanker, it's considerably less than 1, but that's okay because it's going to be on the moon. At least, I think it is. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it will be. So yeah, there's a bizarre arrangement of tanks. I've got these little ones here on top of there, but not on top of there. That was just so that I got a specific amount of delta V that I wanted, which was to get into orbit. And I have nothing else to talk about, so I'll see you in orbit. You know, I was saying that was wobbly and that it didn't look too bad. Well, look at it now. Oh dear, everything's gone wrong. Yeah, I did go back and change the design a little bit. I put a mainsail on there. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, because that skipper just wasn't combating gravity enough, really. So, balls, I'm going to have to change that again. Bye-bye, piece of ship. I said ship. Okay, things are looking a lot better now. Yeah, just put some struts on this stuff that's on the end of there. And yeah, we still got this mainsail. And we have a very high apoapse there. Well, high for a... Well, no, it's not high at all. But yeah, we'll just push that up to about 80, something like that. Doesn't need to be too high, we're just going to the moon. Okay, so... yeah, we're not even out of the atmosphere yet. Don't underestimate the power of a mainsail strapped underneath something that's not very big. Yeah, I mean, it looks big because it's one of these big tanks, but it's empty. So it only weighs about 4 tons, 3.5 tons, something like that. Which is nice. So I'll just float on up to near the apoapse and get this circularized. Near enough, anyway. Oh look, we're out in the atmosphere, so we can quick save it. That's always nice. Okay, blast away. Oh god, that is wobbly. Yeah, it's okay. It's all gonna stay together. We have plenty-ish of Delta V. I mean, if I have to use some of this, then that's fine. It does have 3,200. Which is really more than enough to get to the moon and land. So we're just pushing the apoapse further away there, so let's just come forward a bit. Burny, burny, burn. 3 Gs of acceleration. Good job there's no Kerbals in there, right? They would not be very comfortable at all. There we go, pushing that apoapse away. This engine is so powerful. Oh, there's hardly any fuel left. Well, is it enough? Nope. Okay. Let's give it a save. Oh, turn the throttle off. Give it a save and eject that. And let's see if this burns evenly, because it kind of wanted to tilt to one end before, which is obviously not ideal. Yeah, you can see it kind of pushing the nav ball around. I mean, if I just stop controlling, yeah, you can see it going around. So that's gonna be fun. I'm definitely gonna be using MechJeb to land this thing on the moon, because otherwise it's not gonna be fun, really. Oh dear, I've gone past the apoapse here, but it's okay. We are nearly in orbit. Well, we do have an orbit now. And cut it. Yeah. Within 300 meters of circular. Nice. Right, so I think I'll see you when I'm over by the moon. You know what a lunar transfer looks like by now, surely. What is that? Oh, that's debris from the lander. Well, hello there. Yes, I am in orbit around the moon. Whee! Just spinning this thing around for fun. Okay, let's get back to work. Right, so we're in a stable circular 24-kilometer orbit. Now, MechJeb has no excuses to do weird stuff when I decide to land at a specific target. Previously, it has done strange things. Set the Kethane lander as the target. Click, land on target. Hit the F5 button. Because, yeah, I don't know, it does odd stuff. So, okay, we're changing inclination now to get along the same inclination. Okay, fair enough. Now, what are you doing? Right. You are moving along. We're gonna overshoot it. It's there. That's where it is. Okay. Right, so I forget our orbital velocity is not exactly very high, so I think I will do though is put the landing gear down, because yeah, you see what I mean about it just being below the engines. No combat landings for this thing, seriously. I really hope I have enough Delta V. I should do, I mean, come on. I'm well over 1,000 here. But I mean, I have to use like 550 just to get vertical, so I don't know, I never bothered to learn the exact numbers that you need for this stuff. I learn a little bit every time I play, but yeah, I think unless you actually have some knowledge of physics, then yeah, it's gonna be difficult for you to just know these things instinctively. Oh god. Fast forwarding through towards the surface. Yeah, I didn't put landing lights on this, so thankfully it's nighttime. I always forget lights. I mean, you're sitting there in the VAB and it's all well lit and everything. You're just like, oh, I don't need lights, do I? But yeah, you need lights. It's dark in space. I don't have light bulbs in space. Yeah, this is it's kind of scary though, letting the robot do all the landing. Now, I picked this lander as the target. I don't know if it's going to land precisely on it. I think it may. So I think I might just bring up the translatortron. Yeah, that's going right down on top of that. Abort auto land. Oh god, keep vertical speed. And we'll set it to -5. Kill horizontal speed. Oh shit. This is not good. It's wobbling around quite a bit. Just land somewhere. Oh shit. Oh shit, what are you doing? So yeah, just click land somewhere. So presumably that's just gonna land like wherever it wants to. Or it could crash. Are you gonna crash? Nope. It's gonna land. Oh, brown trousers time, that. Oh, Aldry. Everything's under control. That's a nice view at least. Yeah, go down nice and slow. Don't need that. 1,000 meters a second delta V left. So I could get back into orbit quite easily. Now this is a bit far. 55 meters. Yeah. I don't know. Right, let's try... How do these things work? Oh, get off your backside, you lazy bugger. Yeah, you need to be within a certain... Come on. Step back a bit so he's not banging your head. You need to be within a certain distance to use these. There we go. Let's go... Turn off his RCS. No, that's not working. Let's go attach it to this and hopefully it's not beyond the limits. I don't know what the range is, but oh no, well it's just turned to red, so I'm guessing that that's the range. Okay, so what we need to do is quick save as always. Start thrusting up, turn on the SAS and thrust forward using the RCS, which is not firing as far as I can tell. Why aren't you firing? That's what we want, I think. I believe I'm just further away now. Ooh. Yeah, this is the kind of precision flying that I'm very not good at. Come on. This way. Nose forward. Oh dear, I'm going very high up. I tell you what, let's just try and get into a hover. We still have... Whoa, let's just set that to 0, thank you. Still have plenty of fuel, just kind of. Right, let's... Give me... No, I want... Yeah, oh, there he is. I want Aldry Kerbin, because I can land on him. It's fine, I can land on top of him because... Land at targets. Turn translatortron off. Oh god. So the way it just floats down like that and then just... No! Why didn't it work? It didn't do anything. Okay, quick load. Yeah, that's what you get for relying on robots. Ah, it's taken the tank away. Okay, so give me Aldrich Kerbin as the target again. Nope, not the lander. No! No! Son of a... Alright, just fly the bloody thing. You can do it. I mean, actually... if we use the Translatotron just to keep vertical speed... tell it to kill horizontal velocity as well. And, well actually, if I just went down here... I've already floated over there. So let's just put that on minus... tomato on my keyboard. I'm such a slob. Alright. Let's just go down at 2 meters a second. Am I going to hit the lander? I mean, according to my shadow, I'm going to be extremely close to it. The sun is directly overhead. So, nope, that's not what I want. Oh, the other one. That's the button I want. Oh, yes. No, I'm not even going to come close to hitting it. Well, within about 2 meters or something, but never mind. And turn that off. There we go, that's fine, isn't it? Right. Now you can attach your pipes. Oh, you move so slowly on the moon. Boing. There we go. Whoops. Kind of forgot he had his RCS on there. Whoops. Yeah, it's a bit annoying that so glad that I turned sticky keys off, I tell you what. Because it would definitely be coming up now and making me rage like a hot sun. Come on. Oh, I think he moves even slower when he's holding one of these pipes. What? Oh, shit. He's out of fuel. Shit. No? Why did he just... did he hit his head? I think he might have done. Get it! Click it! Ah! God damn it! Bloody menu moving around so much. Stay still. Yes! Finally. Okay, so what I can do here is right click and we can transfer Kethane. In fact, it is automatically transferring. That drill is filling both tanks at once. That's awesome. Right, and we can activate these converters. And that should now... well, let's extend some solar panels because... we don't want to run out of power. So that fuel converter there is attached to a fuel tank. Is it filling up? I don't know. The monopropellant is, right, I think it's just doing one at a time, so it's doing the monopropellant first. So you can wait for the moment of truth here. So I wonder if that will fill these fuel tanks up automatically as well, even though it's not directly attached to it, is attached to one. Is it doing it? Ah, it's doing this one. Okay, that's peculiar, because that's the opposite thing, and now that one's being done. So there we go. We have our mining operation underway there, and this will have enough fuel to ferry these tanks between the station in orbit around Kerbin, and back to the moon again to fill some more, fill up some more kethane. So yeah, I think I'll show that docking to the station next, and then it's on to the other planets, I think. Alright, so I have fast forwarded. This thing is full to the brim. I've refilled all the fuel tanks, I think. Yep, and the kethane tank is full. So I'm gonna get Aldry out. He's been sat in that lander can for a while, just replenishing his fuel and his oxygen, you know. So yeah, let's get him out and detach this fuel line, because I don't know what happens if you try and launch with this fuel tank, fuel line on. Yeah, I mean, when it's attached like this, they're actually one craft. Like, you can do things to each craft. Whoa! Careful of those landing legs, mate. You don't wanna knock those over. Up and away. Ah. Yeah, you have to kind of hover with them. Come on, get off your backside. Because, yeah, otherwise... There we go, unlink, and switch back to it. And this is really the moment of truth, whether this gets off the ground here. Well, actually, you can see the thrust-to-weight ratio, because we are on the moon. It was, what, 0.8 on Kerbin? 0.83? It's 2.4 here, so this has plenty of thrust. Yeah, it would be nice if we weren't on a sort of north-facing hill. So... Yep, just go up and point sideways, I guess. Come on. Off the ground. Oh god, why is it in a spin like that? No, we don't want that. I may have to use MechJeb to launch this, I don't know. Because, yeah, I mean, it was balanced when it was empty, and so you would think that it would be balanced when it's full, I guess, but that does not seem to be the case, does it? So, I'm trying to figure out which way I need to be pushing the torque here, but... Oh dear. Come on, loading screens. It does have about a couple of hundred parts to load there though. Right, so let's actually try controlling it from the front there. Like a plane, I guess. So now I know that if I push W, then that's supposed to be pitching it forwards. But, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Well, the probe's alright. Well, it's fun to explode things anyway, so yeah, I might try plug some numbers into MechJeb's ascent guidance. See if that works, because this is horribly, horribly unbalanced, and I am quite scared that this is not actually going to get off the ground here. So we want to go into an orbit of, let's just say 20 kilometers, that's fine. 0 degree inclination, there's no terminal velocity on the moon. Well, I don't think so anyway. Corrective steering, no idea what that is. There's no stages, so I guess I can turn that off. Edit ascent path. Start turn altitude a kilometer. And turn altitude stop there. Turn shape, yep. Just make it as shallow as hell because we're on the moon. And go. Oh, okay. No, it's not having it, is it? my... Whoa, where's that going? Look at that. Whoa, that was cool. That was levitating while it was spinning around. Oh, bollocks. Yep. I don't think this is going to get off the planet. That's interesting. So I don't know, let's try turning off this corrective steering because I don't know what it does. Come on, no, don't spin around. Oh, just son of a bitch. Alright, I'll try and figure this out. Okay, this strange looking thing here, this big tall lander, is what I've come up with. It's basically the same as the thing I just already sent up there, except vertical. So it has a more or less symmetrical center of thrust. Right. So, yep, it is past my bedtime, so I'm going to keep this brief. And I'll just show this thing landing on the moon if nothing else interesting happens. Okay, coming down again. It is very dark. I do have the lights on. I'll start lighting up the ground any second now. There we go. Whoa, coming in a bit hot there, Mr. Jeb. The mechanical Jeb. There we go. Ah, that's the perfect distance away from them. Well, actually it's a little bit far away. Is it? I don't know. We shall see. Touchdown. Oh, don't fall over. Don't fall over, please. Yeah, I did worry about that when I made this vertical. I did worry that, horrible destableness. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, but that's not a word. Yeah, I did worry that it would just topple over. But cannot walk faster when you're on a ladder. Why the hell not? What's gonna happen? So I want some daylight over here. Not sure how long we're going to be on the dark side of the moon here, to be honest. It is tidally locked. There we go. Yeah, that's one of the problems for life on the moon. I mean, there's obviously no life on the moon, but if you ever wanted to set up a moon base or any kind of moon colony, you would have to contend with almost permanent nighttime or permanent daytime. I mean, either one is not very fun. I mean, just ask anybody who lives in the north of Finland or how much they enjoy having, 12-hour long nights and stuff. In fact, it's even longer in some places. Like 16-hour nights and stuff. Yeah, it's really horrible. I wouldn't want to live there myself. Even if you do have Santa as a neighbour. And yeah, that is the kind of silliness that pops into your head. Ah, bugger. Son of a... I knew it was too far away. Okay. So, quick save. And let's just use the translator Tron. Because, yeah, it's just too useful to not use. So, let's go up and hover and whoa, easy now. Let's just put that on 1 and back to 0 just to get a little height. Let's figure out which way I need to tilt. That way. So it'll kill any horizontal speed that I put into it, so I can just sort of nudge it and it'll just sort of glide its way over there. You have to be extremely gentle with it though, because yeah, you don't want to bump into the ground or anything. Oh, And yeah, it's quite tedious, but it's better than having everything explode. That's for damn sure. Come on, that way a little bit. I want to watch we don't cook Aldry's poor little head as well. That wouldn't be very nice. Okay, easy now. Easy does it. So where is the fuel port actually? Is that it there? No, that's a light. Can't see a damn thing with the sun in my eyes like that. Where the hell is it? Ah, there it is. Okay, so, yep. Just nudge it over a little bit more. Ooh. And around about here would probably do. Well, let's just make sure, eh? Swing it on over a little bit more. Okay. We wait for it to kill that horizontal speed. Set the vertical speed to -1 and land. Oh. Yeah, that's why I put a reaction wheel on it. Because stuff like that happens. Okay. Switch back to good old Aldry. Yeah, it's much closer now. Up, 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 up. Can't see where he is. And there we go. That is linked. And so now I can switch to any part of this, because once you link them like that, they become linked. Who'd have thought it? But yeah, they become the same craft basically. So now I can just transfer that kethane. And I guess you can see the camera moving because the center of mass moves. Yeah, that's weird. And yeah, you can see it's even using the battery from the other thing. I should probably put some of these solar panels back out. I did retract them because, yeah, the physics bugs that you get sometimes make them just dissolve into nothing. I haven't used any RCS, have I? Nope. So yeah, we'll refill these, get this filled, and get it docked at the station. Okay, so we can see this thing all fully laden with kethane and with its fuel tanks replenished. Has about 1100 meters per second delta V. And a really good thrust to weight ratio, actually. So that should be enough to, well, it's definitely enough to get in orbit around the moon, so we want to return to Kerbin. We might as well do it from a circular orbit, so I have quick saved. So let's go up, turn on the SAS, and just go straight over. And yeah, this is not at all sluggish. I mean, the gravity out here is very low, so it's really not going to take a lot to get this off the ground, you know? If this was Kerbin, they'd have no chance, but yeah. Got a nice view again. So how high up are we here? We should probably aim upwards a little bit. Because, yeah, we're gonna have some mountains at some point. Being slightly higher than 3 kilometers would be a good idea, so up you get. Yeah, just making my transfer to Kerbin now. And you'll notice I accidentally used some of the kethane. I forgot to deactivate these fuel converters. But that's actually the beauty of this, because I mean, these, when this is fully laden, these have about 1100 meters a second delta V, But considering the amount of kethane that this can hold and the fact that it's less dense than liquid fuel and oxidizer, that means that you can have thousands and thousands of delta V in this craft with, you know, less weight, essentially. Because, you know, it can just refuel itself along the way. I mean, I could send something like this to the outer reaches of the solar system, and it would just continue to refuel itself for quite a long way, and become more efficient as it does so, obviously, because you're spending all that weight. So yeah, I figure I might as well aerobrake when I'm coming back around. I think I'll just nudge that down a little bit more. Yeah, 30 kilometers, that seems like a decent aerobraking altitude. Or 27, that's fine. Alright, see you in atmosphere. Whee! Yeah, I might have been a little aggressive with the aerobraking, I'm not sure. We are coming back up again. So, just watching that apoapse come down like a bomb. Oh, what continent is that? Oh, we're gonna do a pretty close flyby over to KSC there, I think. Yeah, quit changing the camera angles on me. So, let's look over there. Yep, that's home. Alright, maybe I wasn't aggressive enough with the aerobrake. Because, yeah, I mean, without transferring or without converting more fuel, it doesn't have that much delta V left. So, yeah, just thinking I have to rendezvous at the station, and I haven't timed this at all, so that'll be fun. So, yeah, I'll tinker around in MechJeb and see how easily I can just get it docked without pulling my hair out. Okay, we're coming into the station now. We're gonna dock. Just using the rendezvous planner to get the closest approach information. I've got it down to 13 meters. At least it isn't 0, so we're not gonna smash into the station. That's good. So yeah, coming in about 26 meters a second here, that's pretty fast. Which should be okay, and we can see it. Let's start slowing the fuck down. Excuse my awful language. I do swear too much. I'm aware of this. And yeah, I mean with something like YouTube, like I would expect my audience to be adults just simply because of probably where they've discovered me from, but yeah. Sometimes there'll be some children watching, I'm sure, and you know, I don't think that children should be taught that swearing is bad particularly. It's just, you know, there's appropriate times for these things. And yeah, I don't want some kid going to their parents like bollocky wank shite because they've heard me saying it in a video. I don't know. Maybe I overthink these things. Okay, we're coming in a meter a second now. Let's just tickle that down a little bit because we have... Whoops, I want to turn that on. Yeah, I should probably leave RCS on. So let's get into chase mode and quick save it here because it's a nice place. Right, now remember to actually control it from the docking ports. Whoop! That just changed everything. There we go. And yeah, there are some docking ports on there somewhere. See, they're underneath the lights. There's one. That's why I put the lights on it. Okay, let's use the docking controls. I don't see many people using these, but they're useful. I mean, they work just like the EVA packs, so... Okay, forward and backwards is not working. I mean, they're right there. What? I'm gonna hit the station. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just... Wow. I am retarded. Sorry, it's very late. I just forgot that I just turned on docking controls like 2 seconds ago. So, yeah. Okay, so I can't remember how to control yaw though. Oh, that's... Come on, back up. Like, I just want to turn it around, you know? I mean, I guess I can turn this on. And whoops, turn it the right way. So, yeah, while I'm on this side, I might as well just pick this docking port here, actually. Because, yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Right. Yeah. RCS. And back off a little bit. I want to rotate around. Just a little. But yeah, I can't remember how you control the yaw when you're in docking mode. Up and down doesn't seem to be working. Which is shift and control. I do have up and down translation ability, I would imagine, from where the docking ports are placed. Oh, screw it. This is why people don't use docking controls. No, I do not have up and down here. I just don't have it. Let's use the autopilot. So, can the autopilot do it? I don't think it can. I mean... boring. Get on with it. Probably shouldn't do that with a great big bloody station in front of me. Because usually that would make things explode horribly. Yeah, I don't think that this has up and down, which doesn't... Yeah, I guess actually... Well, I don't know. Yeah, jump cut. Yeah, alright, just kind of pointing at it and firing engines. And hoping the magnetic forces will kind of wriggle it onto place. And, there we go. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to have to revise the design of this a little bit. And have we got some rotation here? It's making me seasick. Yeah, because the RCS ports do not allow for up and down. I don't know what you call them, normal and anti-normal, I guess, translation. So, yeah, I think that's a little bit too wide there as well to dock another one there. What do you reckon? I wouldn't want to try it, to be honest. But that's all right. I mean, I'm not going to send 12 of them up here. Can't be bothered with that. So yeah, it's fine. It's a multi-purpose station. Right, so there is a conversion unit docked to the station. I can now launch things from Kerbin, have them docked to the station, and refuel, and then go on to wherever they are. And that's great, because then you don't really need a transfer stage, or you can incorporate your transfer stage into the launch stage. So whatever's left of the launch stage, when you get to the station, you can refuel it and use that to transfer, which is fantastic. So I'll be doing a little bit of that in the next video. Thank you very much for watching this one. I'll see you later.